Hey! Mahalo! Isn't that how they say mahalo? Is that hello?
I think so.
Yeah.
Aloha.
Aloha. Aloha is both hello and goodbye, I think.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. We're going to have a little Polynesian fun today. Pea's feeling a little under the weather. She's got the crud that's going around the house.
Yeah, our little germ bag.
Brought us home.
She's feeling great guns.
Yeah.
Now we're all sick.
Yeah, we get her for a week.
Oh.
Have you noticed that?
We're trying to find a camp for the 2-week December period.
Yes. Hey, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are PM Artist Studio.
Very good. Very good. Like it. Let's say hello to everyone. And then we'll get to moving along here. Got to move it. Let me see if I can get through it really fast and hopefully like none of them pop in. So say your hellos in chat so that way it pops into the participants. Here we go. I've got Angela, Ann, Art Curious, that's Miriam, Heather, Belinda, Brad, Charmin, Darcy, Dana, Diane, Estella, Gretchen, Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda, Jody Livingston, Judy P, Diane Bell popped in there, so did Devin. I think Dana might have popped in there too. See, tell you what, Barbara Poole, hello, I believe that you are new. Maybe not, I think Barbara Poole came in last time. All right, we got Gretchen. I know we did it. Estella, Gretchen, Griffin Shell, yep. Jacqueline, Jody, yep, did the, okay. Judy P, L.A. Beeler, that's Laura. Lee's Art Studio. Martha, Nightbot, she's the one that's going to give you all the info prompted by our mods. Panka, Silver Granny, that's Lynn. Stitching Art, that's Paula. Susan Anderson, the Fiber Goddess, that's Constance. And Tina and Trish Coogan. Well, if Trish is here, that means Evie's probably not far behind her. So, there she is.
There she is.
That was one of the ones that popped in there. All right. Coolio, peoples. So, I wanted to wear... So, do you remember that you have that, like, vintage Tommy Bahama silk, like, legit, you know, this is, like, some proper kind of aloha kind of wear? You remember that shirt?
No.
I still have it. And I thought...
Oh, I do remember that shirt.
It's a beautiful shirt.
Where is it?
It's in my closet.
Oh.
I tried to wear it.
Oh.
I had a case of the... That ain't happening.
That ain't buttoning.
Oh, God. Well, I knew it wasn't going to button. Like, I was mentally prepared for that. But the lack of... Like, I mean, it just kept... Really, all you were going to see are shoulders.
Well, you could have put something over the top of it and just used the look, I want that shirt back.
We'll talk about that.
I'll make it work with my blue sweater.
Uh-huh. Okay. I would like to be a witness of you. I'll help you get it on.
I think I got that at the vintage clothing place.
You did. I was thinking about that. It came from the Deja Vu place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so one of the big announcements today is that we have 2 new designers and 1 designer that already has stuff in the shop. So we have Rhonda, who's Griffin Shale. She provided us some very cool tiki faces. And Darcy, she's one of the new ones. She provided us with some very nifty little string instruments. So Martha,
your instruments have arrived.
Your instruments have arrived. If they aren't what you want, you got to take that up with Darcy.
I think they're pretty
They're
cool.
really cool. They're very cute. And then I hope to have a follow-up, like little strip, music note strip to go with it. I just couldn't quite fit it in with the set. So it will probably be something separate. I might even just do it as a freebie. Because I've just got 1 strip. She did some other things. But I didn't think that they fit it as well. So there's that. And then we have Estella, who did some Paisleys. So should we go topside? Oh, wait. We have some, like, kind of happy mail stuff that we want to talk about a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, before we do move on, any of you that are new, please say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Those of you that love to hang out with us and know us and you just forgot, please do that now because it lets other people know. Come on over. Remember, we gave away a stencil last time. Rhonda won it, actually.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She did. She was one of the giveaways.
What did she win?
Well, she wins a free stencil whenever she places her next order. She gets a free stencil. Or, well, you get $15.99. That's really what you get. So, you know, you can use it however you want.
There you go.
You can't use it on top of your already perks. Our store just doesn't do that. So, another FYI. Okay, December header. If you guys want to be considered for that, make sure that you're posting over there in the Makers. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Arts Facebook group. That is where many of these lovely folks that you see here in the chat hang out. You get to see all of their lovely makes, especially the Makers Creative Collab, which is still going on as far as the non-YouTubers. If you missed that, be sure to go and, you know, check it out. I have a playlist on our channel, and also you can just, you know, start with our video if you want, or many of the lovely folks that are here in the chat are also YouTubers, and they are part of the YouTuber pop. Okay, I think I touched on everything. I'm gonna go top side now. Ooh, are you separating trinkets?
Mm-hmm.
Trinkets have been arriving.
And I'm very happy about that because there's certainly some colors on here that I don't use very often. And didn't really realize I didn't use very often because I don't have any of those colors in my little jar. Yes, thank you so much.
I'll tell you, so Panka she's a master packer. And when I say that, like, I mean, she secures everything. There's nothing that is just going to be roaming about in the envelope, which I think is just so masterful.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready? They're being added.
Oh,
look at that.
So thank you very much, Panka. And Izzy absolutely adores the kitty necklace and the card. She's like, she asked me this morning, she's like, and I was kind of holding it off because she's been a little bit grumpy and terrible, and I don't like to give her things when she's being grumpy and terrible.
Well, she also hasn't felt up.
She hasn't felt, and now we're kind of understanding really what that.
I'm feeling a lot more sympathy for her.
We're usually grumpy with her, but then we get it, and then we're like, oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Hey, that was a good way to do that. I only had 2 that stuck, but I managed to extricate them without further ado.
Yes, and all of the stencils, if you guys want to go over there and check them out, you totally can, or if you want to wait until after the stream, that's cool. We're going to show them here in a second, but no worries. P's actually going to use them on the plate. We're going to also do all of the polls from the last stream because we didn't get to that.
Yeah, and I might that might be what I do first because I'm going to need some plates. Look at that. This little jar is almost full.
I know. Well, here, I have the big jar. If you want to.
Yeah, they kind of get... Yeah, you got to beat them up.
Yeah, I'm not going to be in charge of that.
And move them about. Yeah. I don't know. I just usually put them up there. I'll put that over there and you can put the pad into the big one.
If you put something like... some baking something a little powdery just to kind of keep them.
I know, but that's going to make them all
gritty and
icky looking,
okay.
And then they'll lose their prettiness.
Okay.
No, I've already thought about that. I don't think that there's any answer. I'll tell you what though, my brayer that I, told you had the metallic.
There were some comments on.
It's still soaking. I started it soaking. Took off as much as I could.
That'll learn you on putting down that first metallic coat.
And I mean, this is like day 4 that it's been soaking. And I finally decided Murphy's oil is because I use Dawn and the peroxide Dawn mixture. Okay, well that'll get off most of it. But if you really want to clean it up,
hey Carla,
you need to get the Murphy's oil.
Hello, Mia.
Okay, so Benka did this, and isn't this lovely? This is, now Mariah, tell me what kind of Arteza.
I think that's what she said. I can't remember exactly.
Arteza powder.
Yeah. Yes, the powders. And she said she couldn't get this to happen again.
But isn't that gorgeous?
We were thinking this was the one you were talking about. We didn't know necessarily if it was the blue one or this one, but I mean, it's just...
Oh, I love it.
Another thing that Pink is quite masterful.
And I'm going to have Mariah put this onto some backing so that I can use it. And I don't know what kind of paper that is, but it's very interesting paper. And boy, it prints lovely.
Oh, and FYI, Evie,
love it.
I am working on Paula's little naughty, I'm going to call them edgy elves. They're not necessarily naughty. They're just edgy.
Edgy.
They should be up in the shop.
You're gonna.
It might be even later this evening, but
have elves. I want them edgy.
with some attitude. Elves with attitudes.
Okay. This is from Laura. And I mean, this is gorgeous. This is silk. I know this is silk. And look at those little tiny little...
Oh, these are your postcard swaps.
These are my postcard swaps, see? Yeah.
P has put hers... They have all been mailed out.
All of them have been, yes, mailed out.
I'm a little confused. Some of you guys might be getting, like, 2 Christmas cards. There was a little...
Yeah, we had a little... And I had another question. There was somebody that was not on my sticker list, but it was on my checkoff list.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad, but I want you to know this is hand-dyed silk. And I believe, now Laura, you have to, is she here today?
Laura Beeler?
Yes, you have to, oh, and I love this. So I went over this down here.
I'm going to give away people's addresses.
Cut this off.
Well, you can give away ours. I don't care if you give ours, but.
Well, kind of messed up there, didn't I? Oh, well, that's all right. We'll have one sunshine shining on that one little piggy's butt. I'm going to use that because I just love that. Just cracked me up. Okay, I was going to show that to Izzy and then I got distracted. But this is a piece of silk.
Everything came yesterday.
Chiffon. Yeah, it was like zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking is I'm going to cut this because I need a wrap for my one journal that I'm going to share more with you on. Thursday.
Remember, I think there was a little bit of a backlog because there was like Veterans Day. So whenever there's a holiday, I've noticed then there's kind of a little bit of a lag with the post.
And I wished you could feel this. Can you see the hand?
So beautiful.
And it's just gorgeous. What I was thinking, of course, you know, I have these great ideas and nothing ever happens to them, but here's my thought. If I were to take and cut this up
thoughts count
into squares, do a buttonhole stitch around it that was very not obvious, then I could take and crochet these parts together with yarn that would correspond in color. Then I would be able to feel this next to my skin. Yeah, well, that's my idea. And see, it would be one of those things that would be great because one side, your scarf would be this, and then the other side, you would have more of the vibrant oranges.
Okay, so she says multiple dye printing. That one is silk broadcloth.
Silk, oh man, I love this. This was when I was doing batiking. This was one of my favorites. Because it has that luscious, buttery feel of silk. You know, I don't, charmeuse is great, but it's so fussy. And sometimes I would make, you know, using the Janty with the wax, it would catch those little, and mess up the finish. So, silk broadcloth. Now, the other silk that I like is raw silk. I like to dye with that.
It stinks.
It makes beautiful for beautiful. Anyway, that will be loved and appreciated. Very cute little, I'm sure, card that she made. And then, you know, we have Germanic origins. My family's name is Klein, my maiden name.
I never found when I did the ancestry thing, she says this.
Yeah.
I don't know how far back it went.
Well, I think, you know, quite a ways. But anyways, it was spelled differently. But this is great because it tells you, and it's in, what do you call this, black batard, I think. Anyway.
That's cool.
Great. And lovely little poem on here, and it tells you how you say plumage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then some really cool little pieces of antique wallpaper.
Well, that's quite the nifty little pack of stuff.
I know, and I'm pretty jazzed about that. Mariah, I'm going to hand these across to you so that you can put them on our shelf
So then
over
she
there.
gets to yell at me.
And then I can say, Mariah, what did you do with my... Okay, I got to show you this because this just cracks me up. I'm not going to throw that away. That might be... Because I'll tell you what I liked about those trinkets that you sent. They were smushed. I'm going to take all of mine and smush them out. You can get more mileage out of them that way because, you know, they kind of spread out. Yeah.
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 Okay, here's Izzy's How I'm Feeling index card. All right, so she brought this up to me, and she said this is how she was.
I can't remember why
she was not happy.
I can't remember what she wasn't necessarily happy about, but she
Oh.
also brought me this.
Yeah, but here she is. Here's her scale. This one down here, those are tears. She was almost in tears yesterday, but she moved quickly from here to here.
She contained herself enough to draw you
And I'm not.
shirt.
I'm not even sure what this one up here at the top. I don't know what it is.
That's super excited, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah. I'm happy that she's, you know,
Expressing herself.
expressing herself and in touch with her emotions. You know, I think that's important. All right, let's get some stuff off the plate over here.
Yeah, we need to move along here with these because they might require,
Yeah.
you know, coming back at them.
Oh, I can tell you this one already. Oh, man.
Very interesting. I wouldn't have expected that.
Look at those little jobbers out there sticking up in the air.
They do. They get.
Well, you know, that's going to
Now,
be...
this is the thing. One must anticipate this when doing the butters on the plate.
And the other thing is, it's probably...
Oh, the feel-o-meter.
Feel-o-meter. Yeah. But anyway, we can work with this. And it's really cool because you can still see the...
Because it left it like with the paint. Because you pulled that with the iridescent...
Yeah. It might have helped if I'd used a little heavier duty.
It didn't grab onto
Yeah,
it.
so there you go. Word to the wise there.
But you know what'll be cool is you could even come in with sprays in those areas because paper... that's still paper.
Yeah.
Which would be...
Where it pulled up, for sure. Well, we'll put that over in the... It needs more work. I've got some of those over yonder there. We did that. All right, what are we pulling here? Oh, this might be interesting.
The feel-o-meter. You know how you feel. I think this one. This
Well,
was that last one.
Pulling better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Because
Paint.
a lot of times when you go onto another surface where you've going over the top, you take a chance of not getting it off of there. But I think that's quite nice. That'll be a good print to put in the shop. All right, now we're going to...
Yeah, that only left back a little tiny bits.
Little tiny bits. And I don't know that I don't want them on there, the tiny bits.
So that iridescent blue, remember that's actually one of the stencil butters.
Yeah.
And it's straight out of the can. Jar.
I think... Excuse me, I think most of them are.
Oh, Martha, it probably would. One of the reasons P doesn't do that is because then she has to stick them back onto the acrylic plates, and then she gets bubbles, and it's a whole other process. Pulling the plate from the paper.
Oh, yeah. It's just best to just...
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I do, and it's not intentional.
Yeah.
Well, hallelujah.
Yeah. Because that's...
I was
that's
really
a humdinger.
concerned about that, but isn't that gorgeous? Oh, yeah. I remember this was a rub-off.
Yeah. If you guys want to know how many of the... in fact, pretty much all of them were created... That was in the last string. Now, she had applied the stencil butter to the plates so that way they were dry.
Yes.
But then we picked pool colors.
All right. Fingers crossed.
Now, I think actually you did this one all the way through on stream.
Yeah,
Oh, there we
well.
go. Little dots.
Oh, it's nicely evenly. We've got this one here that's can't decide if it wants to stay or go.
Coming or going.
That's still cool because you can see the. Yeah, I come through and glue down those little things. Yeah, that's not a problem. And this is going to be interesting. Yeah, a little bit of bling bling. Look at those cute little buggers. Alrighty. Well, I don't hate that. I mean, it would have been great. Oh, here, I'm hoping this one.
Yeah, fingers crossed on this one.
Because this is that thick paper.
Oh, Evie says she's addicted to the Shuttle Art paint set. It's some good stuff. I mean, for the price and everything, it's... you could do that, Diane. I would be worried that it would kind of dull out the butters.
What is it?
She says, I wonder if putting down a coat of matte medium down.
I would not do that. You're not going to get that nice shine on your... You will lose it.
Ooh.
Now remember, this is the one that Izzy insisted I put that pink. But isn't that...
I like it. I think it interrupts it in a very cool way.
I think it does too. All right, well, we've got some...
Julie's busy drooling on her keyboard.
Don't do that. It's bad. It's bad for it.
That wasn't good stuff to keep.
Well, it's just kind of... I mean, I don't mind some of it staying on there, but...
Yeah.
That's... Yeah. Got some bubbles in my plate there. There we go. That'll just leave a nice little, you know, kind of a whatever. This is
yeah, if you did gloss medium, it would probably still keep the shiny.
Perhaps.
This is kind of one of those things, and why we had, you know, when we put them down and we were talking about it, we knew this would happen. This is not a big shocker to us.
Not a big shocker.
I love that.
But look at this where it's lifted up. Now I can come in and I can glue those down. But this here I'm leaving on here because I think it looks cool. Very cool. Enough left there. Because remember the one that I did with one of the wisecrackers? And his face was
the face one.
Yeah.
Now that wasn't done with butters, but same technique with how we know that the butters do stay back on the plate a bit.
Right. Absolutely.
And Darcy hashtag, that looks so cool.
All right, here we go. Now, this has had... The other thing is we may have been rushing those. Because remember, we put that other coat back on, and I'd only done them... No, we did it the night before. I don't know. Well, that wasn't it. All right, we're going to use a heavy body to pull this with, and I'm going to hopefully be able to show you the difference between that. All right, we can go with sky blue.
Yes.
Which I'm thinking that might be really cool.
I think so.
Nice little wad.
Why does that happen? Because remember, these are stencil butters, so they're thicker.
Yeah,
they're more
actually have almost a dimensional quality to them. Repose for sure.
They lean more to rubbery. I mean, acrylic paint is, but...
And the thing about it is, I really, you know, sometimes it's just not sticking to it, and I I don't know. I don't know why that is.
Well, because they kind of finish over. So that sort of makes sense, because they're not, like, grippy. And they don't necessarily reactivate in the way, because I think they are more rubbery, reactivate like the acrylic paint would. Because, you know, when you put that pole layer, even if you've let your one image dry, it still kind of softens it back up so then it attaches. And it's a little
And
harder
I'm just
to
really trying to work it down into those little places, and see, that's working. Because that's where you get into your trouble, is where it doesn't have paint that's grabbing it from all. And I don't think that last, the blue is going to mostly show up there.
Yeah.
And besides that, that's a nice color anyway.
I think so. I like it. I like it.
Grab the edges. Grab the edges right away, because that's where it's going to dry first. And you really do want to get a good smashy. This is the time to go elephant stomp.
Are you ready? Hello, Susan. What if you put a gel medium down first, let it dry, use the stencil better, then pull. Use a gel medium layer first sometimes when I want shiny coat on the top. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility.
You can try it. I think all it's going to do is just going to add another coat that you got to pull up. Honestly.
Well, I think, I mean, I like where they're thinking about that. My main concern would be just how much does it dull it out?
And, you know, oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, that
like
cat.
He hides away.
We were looking for him.
It's like, oh, you're streaming now. Okay. I'll go put him in the room here in a second.
Oh, don't put him in my room because Mazzy's in there.
Oh. Are they gonna...
Shove him in Castle's room.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Remember this one?
I think he's heading over to you.
Hi, kitty baby. Okay, look at that wonderful crazing we've got to get. And what I'm thinking is I'm just going to take my, if I can find it, Lucas Curl mixture here, which is, pulls up just about everything. Boy, I'm getting low on this. No, I'm not. Here's some more. Let's use this one. This is what he does.
And then there's usually some choice.
No. See, look at him reaching over trying to.
Here, I'm coming to get him.
No, kitty. He's just purring away.
Yeah, he's just very proud of him. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here.
Oh. He's amusing. He comes in the mornings when he wants to be fed, of course. And puts his face right in my face and tickles me with his whiskers and meows really loud. And sometimes I just grab him and shove him under the covers. And that'll shut him up for a while.
Yeah, he talks back. He's got a lot of things to say.
He does, and boy, I left him out in the garage the other night when it was cold. And I mean, he was out there 4 or 5 hours because I went back out to get something out of the garage refrigerator. And man, he's shutting the door, and then he proceeded to tell me that he was extremely upset about it. And I said, you know, I tried to get you back in. But there's probably some kind of critter out there.
Yeah, that was a mistake, Diane. I'm not sure what the other Diane is doing.
What?
Oh, she accidentally hit her and...
See, I knew that was... Sometimes you just got to go with plain. There's, you know, no sense in... It just looks like something on the side of an old temple or something. Alright, well, I think we've got everything pulled. And everything... And what I want to get out the... let me get out the stencils, because I'm going to use these.
Oh, that is crazy, Maxine. I tell you, I don't, you know, the post. Sometimes it's awesome, and then all of a sudden... But I'm glad they finally arrived.
What is it? Oh, mail?
Mm-hmm. She got her gnomes. She's very excited.
I just don't know what to do with them. I might figure something out at some point, but... Okay, I'm going to put the...
Tiki face? Well, you got to
over
show
there.
them.
I will show all of them, but
Okay.
I'm just going to...
Oh, yes, because I didn't give her cardboards for each one, so she's really being grumpy with me.
I think I've already lost one of those little
No,
jobbers.
that's the little one, and then you got the medium, and then there should be a larger one.
But you don't have those in that size for this one because there's too much to cut on there. Is that what the dealio is?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Hey. All right. Well, I have this idea. I don't know if it's gonna work.
These are Estella's. I'm gonna put a link to them.
And you don't know how long I wanted Mariah. I even have.
Here's
I can
bus number 1. Please just
show you drawings that I have of.
I always told her the ones that you gave me were never gonna work, and I told you to do more work to them. They did not come back.
And I came back and you.
They still weren't gonna work.
Well, I wanted Paisleys.
Well, now you have them.
Now
Thank you, Estella.
I have Paisleys. All right, let's just grab a plate here. And it's always nice because when you're starting off with fresh stencils, they really stick nicely as long as you get down the right side. Kind of want that.
Oh, and Martha's very excited about her stringed instruments.
Hey, I'm gonna I'm gonna burst them out. Now here's the only problem is sometimes you wanted to get that sort of interconnectedness, and when you're starting off with them, you can't do that because that side is not the side that needs to be.
Well, just give them a round of paint. Then you'll be all right.
All will be well.
Yes.
This is very true.
Now, what I ended up doing is I put the smalls and the mediums in a set together because I figured this is what she was going to do. I tried to anticipate all styles, sizes, and configurations.
Well, I think I got them all out there.
Well, so each set has 4 Paisleys. The little one is considered one. Brad would probably call it like a 3 set, and then it drives me crazy because I'm like,
okay, so on this one, you're going to get this one.
The one that's next to it.
These all go with this guy.
Yeah, but see the one right on top of there with the flower? You see, you're not seeing it. Still, there you go. There it be. That's a medium, and goes with
the grande.
Well, no, those are muy grande there.
Oh, that you get that separate.
No, see, that's the flower. The one that's in your hand goes back down with those bigger ones. Pull that middle flower one up. Put it next to the stuff on the plate. Those top 3 are the ones you get together, and that other little one is the one that is the third one that goes with. So in the set of the smalls and mediums, you get a total of 8.
Well, you will have that pictured. We don't have to figure that out right now. Jesus. Okay. Alrighty. Moving right along here. All right, we've got a nice kind of turn this. We can turn it over. A smushy red kind of peachy thing going on here.
Yes.
We don't want to lose that. We want to keep that.
Okay.
Because that's some good stuff there. So let's go with a little of my tried and true transparent red iron oxide. Oh. Nice little trinket build up there.
Oh, that's a good one. It's going to be interesting to see how you smush those out.
How I smush them out?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
The trinkets.
Like, yeah. I just do this because I never like to just, mostly I don't like to just use one color.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep it interesting.
Keep it interesting.
What was that one?
That was this transparent yellow iron oxide with transparent red iron oxide, and we're not through yet. We're going to get some color changing orange red here, which is hopefully going to cause a little bit of crazing.
Oh, I do. We could put them through the winder. That's what Diane said. If you have a manual die cutter, they would smush nicely. And just roll them through and squish them.
Well, do you think you're going to mess up the integrity of your...
Oh, God, no. I don't think so.
Well, you say that. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, we've shoved some very questionable thicknesses of things.
Well, that is certainly true. And it winds better on some than others.
Yeah. Yeah, put the trinkets between pieces of waxed paper and run them through. Or we've got quite the squishy system down there.
Yeah.
We squished some prints that we're getting ready to put in the shop. I ordered some new mats. When they arrive, we're going to mat them on string.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like rocket science by any means, but yeah.
No.
We thought you guys might be interested.
Now that I've discovered that Mariah can glue this tissue paper down,
She was very, very impressed with my abilities.
Yep.
And all the licking and snorting, that's the dog. Just so you guys know.
Is she out here?
Yeah, she's over here. Licking her paws and, snorting.
Okay, well that was fun. Let's do some, let's start, this is kind of, let's get some blue on here.
Yes. Okay, I will put a link to that in the chat, Lynn. But yes, if you go to the homepage of the website, not to the store, because it's not actually in the store. It's a little third-party piece that was offered for gift cards. But I will give you that link. Uno momento. Kind of a wonky sort of link, but at least this way it takes you directly to it. Or you can send them to like just pmartiststudio.com, and then kind of midway through there's a link to buy gift cards. But here that is. Oh, Anne's looking forward to the matting lesson. I hope that the color I got, they didn't offer the same mist color that we have for the other ones, so I hope this light gray is similar. Well, I like the back side of them.
You need to do another, I know,
Yeah.
but you're not seeing a lot of the blue. And I think that's because we need a little more heavy body.
Mm-hmm. Stick it so it stays in more around the lines. Hi, Lisa.
And this is manganese blue hue.
Thanks for the super chat. I tell you, you're so sweet. I'm not sharing that one with P. She says she's awake, alive. Hello. I think she's feeling, like she's back in the real world. Feeling better.
Good.
I tell you, the sickness that's going around.
I just barely got over the last one. And here she comes with round 2.
With the latest version.
Just like, Ezzy.
Stop breathing on people.
And stop, licking other people's pencils and stuff at school.
Pencil licker.
Pencil licker, we suspected.
She's weird.
She's weird. Well, she's kind of...
Tell her,
You
stay
should
weird,
see
baby. I
this.
love you.
You should see this stuff that we got her. We sent Izzy and Van to the store just because it was that, or there was going to be.
Pretty much, people have just been taking their turns at taking her to the store.
She's like, if somebody doesn't take her away, I'm going to have
It's only
to
Tuesday.
choke her out. She's driving me nuts. She's got way more energy than she needs to have. And she just...
And it's cold, so you can't, like, send her outside. I mean, we could, but she'd be the only one out there.
She wouldn't last very long.
None of us want to go. Yeah. Yeah, only lick your own pencils. That's right. Yes.
Alright, we're getting some nice tiki colors going on here now. Because that's really what I want, is I want to build this up.
Paisleys look fantastic, too. Now you got a little weird... Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to over this with...
Yeah, that's what... The whole upstairs up here, I swear I walk up here some days and I'm like, we definitely lost some square footage. What's happening?
She brought me this box of stuff today, dropped it off, turned around, and left. And I said, what am I supposed to do with this? Well, Gigi, you need to go through it because a lot of that stuff in there is yours.
Oh, Izzy did?
Yeah, that's what she told me.
She did? That's funny. They cleaned up the media room because it's a hot mess of just all sorts of... It's dark in there, so things go unnoticed.
It is like the black hole of Calcutta, I am telling you. It is just insane.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Darcy says, please change the brayer off paper, please.
Bless your heart. Oh, excuse me. Scott, Hazel's ready to have to drink.
Lynn just fired that off to her family as what she wants for Christmas.
What?
Link to the gift cards. Well, thank you, Lynn.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
I hope that they, that works around all the way around here. I say you need to probably, I was just, you kind of left it down there a minute.
Got to visiting. Well, that may be the last layer.
Okay.
Oh, but
because remember, they're brand new, and you don't want to dilly dally with them because they're sticky at this point. Now, as the paint builds up on them, that doesn't happen as much.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a really nice. That's a nice print there.
Well,
some good stuff going on there.
We do need to go get
I like
updated
that
ones.
one. I like that one.
Susan Fernandez says that she has a room of shame with all kinds of stuff crammed in there.
Boxes.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them?
No.
No? Okay.
All right. I think we're just going to go with our old Lucas Krill.
It's got to be the most wowie zowie.
I think we're going to be able to appreciate the intricacies of... Well, I need to mix up some more of this.
Mm-hmm. Well, didn't you just say, though, you had the other jar of it?
Well, yeah, but it's even less. No. Got away from me there.
Yeah, P still hasn't found the postcards. And we need to do a major.
And I probably needed to let that dry a little bit more. That was a rookie move. But maybe it'll work out. Getting a little bit more coloration in there. Oh, look at that. Lots of paint.
Aw. Well, thank you, Miriam. She says to give P some time to rest. I'll buy her some cough syrup.
tomorrow is my last day
I told her I'd take her to the liquor store.
on my meds. Well, I don't know. That was not.
No.
I wasn't in.
The rookie move of...
Yeah.
Well, you got a little flustered there. But let's, you know... It's a little off her game. Oh, I was telling P about the artist hands. And Joni, is Joni here? Oh, look, on the participant thing. Joni, are you here? I was kind of wondering if that could be one of the swaps coming up in the, you know.
What is
future.
it?
The hands. Martha, she posted her hands. Remember I was telling you about the artist hands?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You thinking about it?
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about it.
What are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are... I don't know.
Crazy Hunter Orange?
Well, it's not totally opaque. It's semi. But I think that's going to be nice with the gold that we've got going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Want to really get down in there because remember we didn't on the last round.
That's why that stayed behind.
That's why that stayed behind.
And soon I will be posting in Makers the 2023 collab themes and kind of, you know, who's handling things and how all that's going to go. So keep an eye out for that. That looks pretty cool. And I think if you pulled it with gold, that would be really fantastic.
I'm not pulling it with gold. I'm going to pull it with turquoise.
Okay. I'll allow it.
I've already decided. That was done with that intention.
Just two steps ahead already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, we're going to let those kind of sit there and dry off.
Judy P, that's her favorite color, orange.
Orange? I like orange. Orange is a
creative color.
Is a color of creatives. All right, I really like these little guys.
I think the orange with these guys would be good too.
Now I'm going to have to bust out some more of our not mucked about Paisleys here.
Now, these are the, ooh, I love that. I knew these guys would all get along together. Very excited about that.
Nah, that's
A little much.
That's fighting.
Yeah, that's a little much.
That's fighting. I don't know. That's just kind of. I'm just going to leave this area open.
Yeah, I like.
So we've got some.
You can come back with some stencil butters once it's done and
Absolutely.
put some things down on it.
Now we're going to go with.
These are the ones that Rhonda made. Griffin Shale. She's Griffin Shale in the chat. So you guys can give her some love. The poor thing. Rhonda kept saying, if you don't like the tikis, I was like, I love tikis. I love tiki stuff. Like, I'm just, you know, I needed a minute because we were still coming off of the Christmas stuff. And seems that we've got more Christmas stuff to be coming. I don't know if we're going to show it in stream or not, but I will definitely get those elves up. I guess it depends on how many more Christmas cards we need made. And
yeah, and I hope you all enjoyed those because I doubt
this might have been the last round of doing a bulk.
No repeat performance of that because it's really interfered with my creative time. Having to
make Christmas cards.
Make Christmas
And
cards.
I made her, because I said, hey, you offered this up, so you have to help with stickering. Oh, sugar biscuits.
Well, that'll be one we'll work on a little bit later.
You may want to figure that out again. Or not. Well, why are you putting down the heavier paper?
Yeah, because I want an image here. Pulling stuff.
Well, you're not going to get an image right now. You need to just put down some...
What? Well, I've already mucked that up.
That was quite the little kerfuffle. There you go.
And I also took cough syrup last night because I couldn't stop coughing. And it messes with my head. Oh.
See, you weren't going to get that on that thicker paper.
No, of course you're not. And we're still going to have another. I've got to get more out of the...
Yeah. But you didn't... Here's the other thing is you didn't put the paint down and then the...
I know, we're just going to get an outline.
Okay.
We're going to get an outline.
Didn't know if you knew.
Calm down.
I didn't know if you knew what you were doing. Just checking in.
Just checking in. That's lovely.
Just going to get real fired up here in a minute. And these come in different sizes. So I just gave P the little ones because she wanted to work on her little plate. And then the medium size. But then there are bigger ones. So, let me drop the link. I'll tell you. Yammering and...
Really don't care much for orange and black together.
I was also thinking that how well Rhonda's Funky Leaf set and the Tiki, these are Freaky Tikis. I love that name. I added faces in there. Just thought maybe people might search that.
Thing is just to get just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough so that we've still got some down in those crevices. Some, but not like totally.
Yeah, not little tar pits. Loving that. Also think that looks very, I think that these would go really well with Sydney orbs. So you could do the orbs and the Paisleys together.
Yes. Now we're allowing this to dry because I'm thinking about pulling this with G-O-L-D.
Oh. She's trying to spell it so I don't like key in on it. Yes, Sonia, there were some little ones, but I don't know. She's got some hang up about... She doesn't want to pick them off the plate. I know that's what it is. The little Paisleys.
I told her put those in strippers.
I could do that.
Now these remind me more of...
They have a bit more Indonesian.
Yes, Thai even feel to them. And you know, this was so successful last time. We're just not going to mess around with the...
Oh, and I think it'll be cool to make a little series of that. Like where you going, Pete?
Yeah.
I support this. Carla, she's so sweet. She says, give your mama time to process, Mariah. Ladies our age have overcrowded brains.
Isn't that the truth? And she's always, you know, hollering at me before, you know, I'm
Well, I got to get it out before I lose it.
Yeah, and yesterday when
Then I go on to buffering.
Okay, so I'm headed upstairs and I can't remember. Oh, I know. I did a whole bunch of...
Hold on a second, because there's another bus coming through. Okay, go ahead.
Another bus?
You're about to throw me under that bus that's going to come through here.
I am. Yeah, Tosser. The Tosser bus. She's a member. She is a bona fide member of the Tosser
There's a
Club.
regular bus coming through.
She says, you better get that stuff off of the stairs. And see, she's
not in that
even
tone.
Interrupting.
Not in that tone. That's not fair.
Yes, it was. In fact, it was even more of a, take care of this or I'm going to take care of it kind of thing.
That's how she heard it.
That is how it was delivered
Here's what
to me.
I
There was no room
I said, would you please grab this stuff since you're going upstairs?
Did not say please.
Because it's been here for a few days and I'm going to do something with it. And she heard it the other way. And I knew.
I heard it. And I said, you know what? You can just bite me. I'm going to go upstairs. I am not talking to you for the rest of the day.
She did. I brought her things.
Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think we need another.
He looks awesome.
I got to get some blue in here.
Oh, congrats on that, Heather. I didn't pick up on that. I guess, yeah, Heather's got a job. Awesome.
Is that good?
I guess so. Is it a good thing, Heather? Sometimes some people don't, yeah. I think it is.
Because we've got to use this in order to get that kind of tarnished look.
Sacred Monkey Shrine. That's what Anne says.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to change paper just because that's turning into a black hole.
I've got to get rid of the orange. The orange is really
well, you're darn close. It almost looks like
bothering me. Yes, it's looking swampy.
well, or like volcano. Like it's kind of
oozing
lava that's drying up.
Okay, now see that color right there? Mm-hmm.
That's the business.
That's the business. That's what we're looking for. Let's turn it over and see what's going on in between. You can't really tell right now. I think we need to do another round of that because all of it's ending up on top of the stencil. It's not going down in. So remember a while ago when we went with the...
So you created that by adding black and... as a mixture.
Yes, and just going, and not allowing it to dry or anything. We just keep going at it.
So it's a funky mix.
So it turns into
It's a freaky funky mix. Some freaky tikis
and because there's some of that I'm squeezing out in between. That's what's causing this color to change from that bright, brilliant turquoise. Now the trick is to remove only a tiny bit of it.
Oh, that's exciting. In the library, at the public library, in the new year. That's exciting.
All right, now let's see what's going to happen here. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Kind of jadey looking color.
With a little rainbow on the forehead. I love that.
A little bit. But
now, if we were to make these into strippers, here's some things to consider, Rhonda. And usually how I look at it is I kind of go with every other section. Things got to come out because it's got to be more simplified.
Yes.
Because other areas need to expand as far as opening. Because once you shrink it down, you can't have that detail. It just... I mean, you can, but it's pretty worthless.
Now, this is my postcard Now see here, I don't have a place to put these, and if I put them on top of each other, they get married up. And well, I'll tell you what, I spent 15 minutes the other day getting 2 butterflies apart. I just about said, oh, and this is, somebody will be receiving packets. I had 2 butterflies that were stuck to the paper. And what they need is soaking. And I already had the
stuck them in a packet.
I just tore them off and stuck them in a packet.
There you go. Happy holidays.
And somebody will be receiving those. You're welcome. But they're really, you know, they're kind of, they're cool. All right, we're just going to go. I just, you know, I saw those yellow trinkets in there, and I thought, I never use yellow much.
Yeah.
Although I like it.
Well, you kind of go on little kicks, because I can show you some prints where you were. At Chapenko,
yeah.
you did a little phase of some bright yellow stuff.
Well, hopefully this is going to be kind of mucked out yellow. I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's starting to look really good. All right, let's pull up a little yellow.
Ooh. Anne says that P needs a drying rack with little trays that are covered in wax paper. They work well for wet stencils. Just don't know where this little rack was going to live.
You're absolutely right about that. All right, let's try to get a little bit more out of there because I don't want yellow to be like, I just want hints of it. I don't want it to be all about the yellow. So far, it looks like we're kind of all about the yellow.
Well, she does that. I should show you. I'll try to remind me. Somebody message me and remind me. I will share a picture of her kind of crazy little thing that's happening right here. She sort of does that.
What?
With the stencils. I mean, it isn't necessary to dry them anymore because you got them kind of stacked up.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's because you have to do that. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to start on a new little greeny brown. But the burnt umber light.
Oh, Joan just got 2 small plates.
I'm telling you what, I really, and I'm going to try to get some postcards going because I don't really follow instructions well anyway, so I can just
yeah. There you go, Z. There is Anthony Cody. He is the Baron Maker. That's the thing that P's using there. And for those of you that are coming in here and enjoying the stream, please say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
It's looking lovely.
That's awesome.
Don't want to take all of it up. Yeah. All right. Now what? Hello?
She looks amazing. I don't think you can ever really go wrong with that color. Like if you're mixing it with the red iron oxides or, you know, whatever. That turquoise
Very
is...
true.
Aw. Well, thanks, Lynn. And Estella will thank you as well.
Now we're leaving lots of little stuff down in there. That's the trick here.
Building up the line work.
Lots of grunginess into the cracks here. I think it's time.
I call it. Ooh. Now, let her be.
Okay. Oh, we need to look at it from this side.
And
pull this with a slight, one of my raspberries.
or GOLD.
Or COPPER.
Yes.
Nice definition. Super Stencil. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving right along here. I think we've got, have I used all of them? Oh, I haven't used the one with the tongue. I love that one. We'll put that onto it. Okay.
Can you mix him with a guitar?
No.
Trying to get...
No.
Are you just going to do the guitars by themselves?
I am. I'm going to get to those,
Okay.
but I'm organizing.
I love the tongue guy. And it was funny because when Rhonda first sent them to me, so they were kind of in an outline or whatever, so I reversed them out, but I lost the tongue. And she wrote back, she's like, that other one had a tongue. I'm like, oh, yes, sure did. Get that right back on there. Oh, the vote. Judy P says, or bronze.
Absolutely.
And then Lynn says her vote is for the COPPER.
All right. Well,
I like this. It's like he's kind of licking up something.
Yeah.
Oh, did you think that was a little...
Yeah, cute.
Well, it depends on what he's licking up.
All right, now, you see I just turned this over onto the wrong side, but I think I can get away with it because of my plate. I'm still not totally happy with that. Don't know. What?
Ah, Kim, that's funny. She says you need a pencil stencil with that tongue. You know, licking pencils.
Oh. An Izzy licking pencil.
That's a better one there.
Nah, don't like that one either.
No?
Nope.
Well, you could put the little ones down there. What'd you do with them? She's done lost.
No, but you know.
If you grab one of those guitars.
The flowery thing is just too much. I think this is what we need. I think we need bigger.
Kind of rock-like.
Rocky-like. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Are you leaving room for something to be put over there off that side?
No, just negative space.
Okay.
I don't like lining things up right in the middle unless they're big
I was
enough.
a little surprised.
Now, you know what I could do?
Oh, yes, it's a warning sign of aggression.
I could just go with the big kahuna.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, avoid all the rest of this folderol. This is one of the cut plates, so it's kind of weirded out. All right. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this loveliness.
Oh.
Nice mealy. Mealy stuff going on there. All right. Well, let's try something different. What can we do different? Let's just start with the red, the kind of burgundy. See what happens. Because, you know, red, anger.
Yeah.
Right? Not probably. Let's hold that. Hold off on that one for the next one. That's so cool when it takes on the
Yes.
shape of the.
Ooh. Oh, Maggie. Poor girl. I like what you're doing here. It's kind of trippy.
I do too. All right, let's get some. Let's get some. This is way too happy slappy. Instant mucky muck. Very lovely.
Oh, bye, Kim. Thanks for hanging. If you want to leave us running, you can. Ooh, I like this. Very nice.
Very nice color.
See, she's heading back to her happy place.
I am.
Give her a second. Here, hold this paint.
Oh, my bear. Whoa.
Oh, that was a big one. Thank you, Kim. She's going to leave us running. Yeah, go, yeah, don't, because that was looking pretty good there. Oh, yes, it kind of does have a Transformers look. Ooh, that's a good, yeah, that's a good find, Diane. You think you're going to keep some of your pinky business? Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Ooh, look at that.
How about that, folks?
It's kind of like a reverse out shadow move with the brayer. And you went really dark all of a sudden, and the light from the window went down. And
oh,
well, and I turned off the auto thing.
All right, we're going to pull this just because that background is so fabulous.
Yes.
Even though this is, hey, we can fix the pink.
I don't think there's any fixing. I think it's fabulous, personally.
All right. Let's see what we've got here. All right, I think we've given those a workout. Everybody happy? I really like this little guy too. I do. I like them a lot. I'll have to show them to Izzy. She will like them too.
Oh, she already saw some. She asked if she could have them. I told her she needed to talk to you about it,
Well,
so you could share.
I will share.
And then I put the other ones on file.
Okay, I'm gonna take these over yonder because we'll have another whole. Well, I don't know something except.
Here, I love this. So, happy birthday to your husband, Martha. That's funny because yours was on the 11th, and your husband, so you kind of have the same, or very close together birthdays. But since today is her husband's birthday, she usually cooks one of his favorite meals. She had to get it done early so she could have her already time. I'm sure he's feeling very loved.
All right.
Oh, this lighting thing is just...
All right, I will show you, and I'm probably thinking I'm going to go, because I don't have a big plate that's empty. These are very interesting for Franken stencils. Don't forget to ask for those. They're also kind of nice if you want to do an outline. And I haven't even looked at the innards here, because I know that that's probably where I would be hanging out and doing something with those. Little, what is this? treble clef.
Yes, I think so. I don't know what's going on with this arm thing.
And these are the little guys that I told Mariah. I said, you know, I'm just going to put those over here. I'm not feeling those. Might at some point, but don't feel them right now. But I'm liking this. I like how these kind of fit together.
Thank you. I worked that out.
What I need is like hooked together notes.
Yeah,
There's some word for that.
I got it.
Back in the day, I used to know that kind of stuff. Took music lessons they didn't take.
These are Darcy's. Ooh, let me put that link. Thank you, guys.
All right, what do I have here? Oh, I do have. A big plate.
These are called the Funky Strings. Freaky Tikis and Funky Strings. There will be more from all of our designers. I just, you know, gotta...
Got stuff.
One week at a time, y'all.
Stuff stuck to the back here. And see, I just need notes. I need notes.
Yeah, well, you could put your other little notes around there. I mean...
Oh, I could.
There you go.
That'll work.
I did not group these in like a combo set because it just really wasn't sure. So you'll have to kind of combo them up yourself.
Whoa!
I didn't know if you'd want 6 together or not. But let me know. I can always, you know, put together a combo if you guys need me to. There, that looks good.
That's looking good. This is really why I love having all of the different sizes.
Well, maybe what I do is make one big combo if you get... Well, now the big ones are really big. So I think, again, if I were to combo anything, it would be these 2 sets. The small and the medium. Because I feel like, you know, if you're going to do the big ones, like, that's a different kind of thing. Yes. I think that I'm going to do some strips with the notes, especially since P has now requested that for sure. I just wasn't sure how that was going to play out.
Yeah, now you all know that I know that I'm stuck in a rut and I just keep doing things the same way. I love seeing what you all do with these. That's way different than anything I'm doing with them. You know, I don't know. You just can't apologize for who you are. And,
well, you got your style of doing things.
And I do try to bust out of it. Like, I do. I really do.
Well, we need a new
but
project.
I just...
That's what we need.
A what?
A new project.
Maybe that's it. But isn't this absolutely the most gorgeous? This purple is just...
It's yummy. And I gotta adjust the color so people can really see that it is purple.
What is it seeing it
Well, I'm trying with... You know, it's kind of funky what I got going on here. I try not to let it do too much of the manual things. Because I think that that's where some of our weirdness starts to happen.
Alright.
That's my personal feelings on it. Could be completely, you know, off base with that.
To leave behind a goodly amount because
looking a little more purpley? It should be.
Ooh, that looks really cool.
Yes, P's bracelets. Yes, chunky, chunkly, chinkly. Looking good there, P.
Awesome. Nicolaso. Yellow. Goodly amount.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, it's not that's a wonderful, but I don't think it's going to get any more wonderful. Whoa, what's that? Weird stuff happening there. Oh. See that in the middle there?
Oh, is it hanging on? Oh, you got it. Yeah, you got a goober there.
Well, that's never happened before. Well, to my knowledge.
Not that I was aware of.
Well, holy moly. Oh, it's just stuck, stuck on there, something. Okay. There we go.
They're saying that the treble clef needs to be turned around backwards.
Oh, because it will come off.
Yeah, the reverse.
Yeah, well, we're too late for that, folks. Isn't that a lovely color? I mean, this, oh,
This
and
makes her
that
happy.
is so good. Yes, 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 yes. And we are not making the mistake of putting that with tissue paper, because this is going to be...
Oh, and Angela says everyone can get in a rut sometimes. Plus, you're not feeling good, so don't get down on yourself.
Oh, thank you. And I have a bit of a sinus headache brewing. I've already taken care of my ear business with the garlic and mullein oil last night. Yes.
Oh, look at you.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Wonderful and marvelous. And yes,
They're backwards. That's all right.
still quite lovely. We're going to go. Isn't that yellow just yummy? Next to. So excited, so excited. Okay, now what? Now what? Now what?
Oh, awesome. They like that too.
Did they like that one?
Yeah.
All right. I think we need to do. I'm really liking this purple rather than the brown. I think it has more vibrancy.
I agree with
to
that.
the mix rather than, you know, the.
It creates more depth.
And it doesn't dull it out, and it doesn't just become brown. It becomes various colors of brown. Yes. Certainly glad we all agree.
So I think this is kind of like, you know, on the...
This is a going back and forth. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark.
Right, but okay, what I was going to say is this is sort of the version of using the navy versus just black.
Yes.
For colored pencils. This is kind of the same reasoning because you get more depth. It's a truer shadowing.
The brayer off over here is looking really good too. Probably need to take it away before I mess it up. But I'm going to try it with
Hi, Poppy. Why are you being so lovely?
I've already got one of those. Okay. We're going with the Paycon.
Again, that's not me snorting. It's the dog. Martha's very inspired by the instruments. She's got ideas. Well, we're looking forward to seeing them, Martha. I know in your hands these will do some... They will really sing. They will make magical music.
Yes. And, okay, what did we use on that Ukulele Gold? Or did we use transparent yellow iron oxide?
Rhonda said in the last stream, the purple makes the best shadows. Makes awesome shadows. That's the dioxin.
Diazine.
It's the D purple. That one. Utrecht.
Dioxazine.
Yeah.
Okay, well that little hoop-de-doo thing is kind of hasn't fully formed yet. It's in its infancy.
And mixed with the, what is that? Nickel
This is, yes, the nickel azo.
Gold. Yellow?
Nickel azo yellow.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about Thursday a little bit. Turkey Day. Very excited. We will be streaming.
I think I might crochet on that day.
You want crochet? Well, we're going to show our cards. And that probably won't take very long. Because you guys wanted to see cards.
I can just trade places with you and you can sit over here where the camera is and I can sit over there. And
no, I don't like that. I will hand you the cards and you will show off the cards. You are Vanna. I'm Pat Sajak.
Well, it's good to know that I'm cute.
You are.
All right, now look at that. Isn't that some loveliness there?
Mm-hmm.
You saw it here.
Mm-hmm.
And we still haven't pulled, like, the final print. These are going to be some really nice ones. Really nice ones.
You should send one to Darcy.
Yes, it should. Turn this over and see what we've got going here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some nice purple. We've got some good things going on the edge there. I don't know. So you want to try to get one more?
Yep, usual
and
time.
Let's use Prussian.
Which I think will be good. I mean, I know a lot of you guys will be with family and things, but I don't expect a huge turnout, but who knows? Maybe we'll pick up some new people that are like, oh dear God, I need to get away from my family for a minute.
Before I stab Uncle Jim in the neck with the electric knife.
Turkey poker. Yes, same time.
Choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
Well, you can. You can choose not to go. That's an option. Kind of frowned upon, but, you know. Aunt Julie will be working. She's a nurse.
Oh, well, I hope you're making lots of money. I remember my sister used to always work holidays when she was...
Yeah. Now, this is Prussian.
This is Prussian. Now, in order to get that nice brownie thing from this, we want to stay away from the yellows because then it's going to turn that really rather strident green. Mm-hmm. It goes froggy on you.
Gets froggy.
Gets froggy.
Diane's good. They had their Thanksgiving last month. She's in Canada. Yeah, we'll have a good Canadian crowd. Our European, you know, UK crowd. You know. But yeah, we're gonna we're gonna kind of do a little flippy through of cards. If you want to crochet something, I think that would be wonderful. For those of you that are true, like, legit crocheters, warning.
Yeah.
That is not what she does.
This will probably make you itch.
Yeah. Violet will probably be like, oh my God.
Look at that.
That's fantastic. Look at all that grunginess that came off of there.
I know. I hope we didn't take away too much. Okay, but now, look, we've still got, because of the blue and the purples, it turned purple. I think we can get away with our yellow. But we're going to go with a...
Be careful. I think you should go
the
with
more Indian, because it's got red in it.
Yeah. It's still going to get greeny, I think.
Well, we're not, because I'm going to mix in some magenta.
Well, she kind of just wings it.
What?
Judy says, what does P do when she crochets? It's not true. Like, she didn't follow patterns.
Yes, because I when I taught it in middle school, the little girl came back after,
showing her mother
what was happening in the class, and she said, I don't want to upset you, miss, but my mom says you don't know how to crochet.
I never said it did.
No argument at all here, sweetie. You're absolutely right. That's not what we're doing. What we're doing is we're creating sculpture using...
We are using crocheting tools.
to make sculpture.
To put some yarn together.
And do not come to me and talk to me of patterns. I will have none of it.
Yeah. Yeah, freeform. It's freeform crochet.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what.
Rhonda's a true crocheter. She says she promises not to scold you. Okay.
You guys, this just gets better and better.
She just keeps pulling them. She's like, but wait, there's
Look.
more.
At that. Now, you don't want to linger here. Mess about, because you've got this going. You've got to get that next color on there. Because if you don't, this is going to dry up and this is going to start getting sticky. And then that's when you start losing your... But look at these. Oh, man, these are looking so good. I should just send them off and have somebody glue them down.
They are quite beautiful. I was thinking about that. They were looking just... They look rusted. Crusty, rusty.
And I'm just sticking with my Pacon paper because it's malleable enough that it can get down in there. It's not like the really stiff, Jack Richardson stuff. Pardon me.
Oh, wonderful, Ricky. Oh. And Darcy says, it's the Yupo. You don't get this awesomeness with Mylar. I don't think that you do.
All right. We're going to call it.
Mazzy, would you stop licking? Thank you. Judy P says Mylar sucks.
Well, I'll tell you what. I tried using that, and and this is one of the reasons. So I told Mariah, I said, I can't work with this.
Yeah.
It's so flimsy and floppy, and I can't get a good thing going here.
Yeah, she's like, so I don't know how long this.
And I don't know what our options are, because I didn't know that much about stencils anyway. I just know I made some of my own that were
out of manila folders and things. But, the longevity of those is not necessarily.
No. Well, that's what I used to, because one of my first loves there was spray painting.
Mm-hmm. She's spray paint just about anything.
Yeah.
She has spray painted some of her pottery that she didn't like.
It was a crappy glaze. So I spray painted it.
Spray painted.
I know that.
China hutches, benches, buffets.
Yeah.
Tables, desks.
A crappy batik.
Did you really? Oh yeah, you did. You spray painted on that one.
Yeah. It's got my little Keith Haring figure hopping about on there. Well, let's see if we can get some color down on this. We decided we were going to go with, oh my gosh.
No, that's about the only thing.
Look at that.
That looks lovely. And the nice thing about you doing it backwards is when you glue that down, it's actually the right side.
I mean, I'm serious. I'm going to glue these babies down. They are beautiful, fabulous, and I'm not doing another thing to them.
Okay.
Okay, there's a piece of tissue paper that's not crapola. Okay, so we decided. Everybody agrees with me. Turquoise.
Rhonda says her and Mylar are not speaking right now. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, because she cut some things with on Yupo because she got some Yupo and she's like, oh my god, this is awesome. Like, yeah.
And I just remember, you know, I told you I had to get these up because if you don't, what I'd forgot and went off and left my little wisecracker over there. When I pulled him back up,
All the line work came up with
all the stuff, and he suddenly had furries around him.
Yeah, just a little glow.
Yeah. And I was pretty miffed because I was waiting. You know, I don't know what happened. It was just the end of the stream, and you know, life happened. Boom, boom, boom. Just remember, we want to get down into our crevices, and I'm not feeling this.
Need a little more paint.
Yes, and you know how that's not the best thing to do. What?
Okay, so Susan Fernandez says, knit 1, purl 5, drop 3, curse 4.
That is kind of...
I think that's a crochet joke.
And that's basically what I would do. Okay, it'll be the back side. We don't care. This will mat and frame this, and it'll be wonderful.
Because we deem it so.
Absolutely.
I didn't put a little note on it, just in case you didn't know. Good call. The gold would have been too much.
Well, you would have lost your gold. I mean, you wouldn't have been able to see your gold.
Well, you would have seen that, but
it.
it would have been gilding the lily.
Yeah, and we kind of lost a little bit of our pink there until you kind of move it in the light, and then you suddenly pick it up again. Right. Yeah, that turned out great. And remember, that was one that was all mucky muck. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let's see if... Oh, I don't want to use... Have I got some little notes over here? Oh, I do. I have the ukulele.
Oh, that fit in there nicely, didn't it? Looky there.
It's in there really great.
Oh, Darcy says it's a mandolin. Oh, I need to add that to the description. I couldn't remember, and I didn't want to bother you until I had it listed. Because I wanted it to be a nice surprise that I had it listed. But I'll add that to the description. So you got a guitar, a ukulele, and a mandolin. Mazzy, please stop looking. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just going to go for it. So,
You lay down. Yeah.
We know this is not going to be the last layer. Right? Everybody got that. So what we can do here is we can go with a go with semi-opaque, and then the last layer opaque.
Okay.
Because remember, we need to think about what color we want our mandolin.
Right.
All right. We're going with this. Is that right? And this is not semi-opaque, but you know, it's a good picker-upper. It'll do some pulls.
Goodness, we need to do something about that. Why don't you put some in a jar? You've got a few.
Did y'all hear that tone in her voice? That's what happens on the stairs.
That's so true.
We've got a few, you know. It's snotty and snide is what it is.
It was. That one I'll give you. The stuff on the stairs wasn't. Because I knew that it was going to set you off, so I was doing my very best not to do it. But, oh, Yazzie. Poor thing. She keeps running outside, banging up her knee. She's old.
Alright, now we gotta get this booger up without mussing up the design.
There you go. Oop. I say grab it from the top part. You're gonna pop that piece right off there. Whew.
Let that dry. Come back in with maybe hot pink. Or maybe depression.
Well, she leaps off the deck is the problem. She runs out there and she thinks that she has to bark at everybody that, you know, walks by. And so then she leaps off the deck instead of just taking the stairs down slowly. Because it's very important to get there quickly and bark at them.
Yeah, so that they know she's serious.
Yeah. And so then she hurts for a couple days. And then she takes it easy. And then we're back to, you know. Ooh, I'm very excited about this. I think you should just use that fern on it.
I don't think so.
Okay, or just do gold.
I'm thinking,
Just do gold.
no, copper.
Oh, yes.
Copper, 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 copper.
Just,
But maybe with a bit of red.
yeah, I think you need to do, is that the, okay, that's the heavier one, not the,
Yeah,
okay.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You have to be careful about that.
Well, there you go, Darcy. You can make another trio of instruments.
I don't want to get too terribly
We've been giving her the CBD little chewable things.
quinacridone red.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Punch it up.
Punch it up. Punch it up. Punch it up.
Mm-hmm. She's a Catahoula. And the poor thing, like she had, because we rescued her. She's through the Catahoula rescue people. But she's always, we knew that she was gonna kind of have issues because she was so malnutrition when we got her. And she's always kind of had knee and joint. Plus, she's just kind of one of those bigger dogs.
Yeah, you don't really know what her circumstances, but
Yeah.
she was rescued from an
Oh,
abusive,
Yeah, it was terrible.
neglectful.
And that was the cat.
The cat's back.
Well, he's... Oh, yes. Save that brayer off. It's perfect.
I know. Thank you. Even has a nice little pimple thing on it.
Pimple things. Nubby.
Nubby.
Oh, I think you should do copper with that one, too.
I think you might be right.
Oh.
But I'm going to use the not so opaque. This one.
Okay.
I think it's going to really, really be nice.
Yeah.
And this is cheapo metallic deco art.
Great stuff.
Uh-oh.
Heather took a screenshot of that brayer off.
Oh, she did.
Very nice.
It was.
Ooh. Leave it like that.
Okay, I tend to agree with you. I don't know how it's going to work. Boy, I've got a nice copper page over here. It's not very interesting, but maybe it will be. All right, let's see.
Ooh, I like that. Now, hopefully, it comes
Hopefully,
up.
I've got enough.
Yeah. We'll worry about that.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about that also.
Hey, Lori.
But those are, I think those colors together are just so awesome.
Those are fun.
Fun stuff. Okay, now what do we have over here?
You know, what's hanging about? Is that dry?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm
Don't.
just not, because it's so beautiful and so wonderful that I'm just not going to chance it.
Not worth the...
It isn't. Kind of a little bit of a sore throat.
I've been sort of getting an inkling of one today.
And it's more like right where my ears meet up with my throat.
It's either, we're either sick on Thanksgiving or Christmas. The last few years.
Oh, I remember one year I had the stomach flu. Remember?
We all had it.
Oh, I was...
The baby puked on me.
Oh, mad.
Gigi was here too. So she got it Gigi and I were sick at the same time. And by then, see, Izzy was fine. And the rest of them were fine. And they got to eat the, remember that we had that really nice, and we couldn't...
Prime rib. Oh, my gosh. And it was gorgeous.
And they ate it all. So by the time we were well, there wasn't any.
And I mean, you know, you just don't go and buy prime rib like...
Just, yeah, because... Yeah. Darn baby.
Well, that's going to be a good one.
Well, you know, I'm excited about this. This is the golden iridescent bronze. Fine.
In fluid.
Yeah.
In fluid. Fluid acrylic.
Somebody does owe us some prime rib. Yeah, crackers. Oh my God, that's amazing. You know that was the right call.
I know.
Whew, that's a humdinger. Very happy with that.
I'm very happy with that too. That's going to be turned into a postcard. All right, now what? We're looking at the wrong side. We need to look at this side.
I think you should do the bronze with that again. But you said you were going to possibly do it with copper, I believe.
No, I'm going to use this.
Okay.
I think it's going to be interesting. Because this is that kind of tarnishy.
Yeah, it's like it's an extra like annoyance. Like, you know, it's sucky being sick, but then if you're sick on a holiday when there's
And
good
when all
food
there's all the wonderful food that you know you never ever eat any other time of the year.
Yeah. You get gypped.
Yeah, I was angry. I was
We
angry
both
for
were.
days.
Well, when Izzy's old enough and she can cook for us, we're going to be like, yeah, you owe us some prime rib.
Little pooker, you.
The cat's still saying things downstairs. Ooh, very nice. Well done. Not too showy. I mean, you could have gone the showy route.
I could have. But I somehow or other, I just think this looks kind of, it's very indigenous looking.
Well, and it even kind of looks like a lot of those.
It could even be South American, you know.
Well, or when you get those postcards, like from the 50s,
Mmm.
that
Isn't this
how they do
yeah.
that print technique, or the printing technique. I think they would like color it afterward.
Yes.
But it was usually like kind of these dim or muted colors.
Muted.
There we go. Dim.
Muted.
Or not.
Yes. Muted it is. All right, what are we talking about time-wise here?
You got 10 minutes.
I'm not going to mess with that.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that alone. Oh, we've got some mucky muck on this plate.
Oh yeah, that's another like a wipe off. Third generation wipe.
Yeah, and I'm not feeling that.
No, I think it'd get sort of overpowered
lost in the shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Just needs, I don't know. I'm going to think about that a while. I don't know what to do on that, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait till that dries.
Okay.
Don't want to do anything on that one right now. Okay, this one's kind of got some stuff on it.
This is the big one.
This is the big one.
I didn't think you were going to use these.
I can't use it?
You can.
Well, even if I decide I don't want to keep it, I can send it away with a little paint on it. I don't think anybody's feelings would be hurt.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to send it to somebody that buys it that way, no. I mean, unless you want yours painted. There's no discount. That's just, you know.
Actually, it gets more expensive because we do it by the pound.
Although Darcy probably wouldn't mind. Darcy, do you want your samples to be painted? You can say no, it's okay.
Really? So I recall this pink is kind of... Oh!
Oh, blurby, blip, blip. How old is that? That might be some
probably
vintage.
Vintage.
That looks
Definitely.
disgusting.
That's kind of gross, isn't it?
Looks horrible.
Puked out
Hurry,
there.
mix it up. Somebody comes on this, they'll be like, what the heck is that over here?
Oh, we're resolubilizing.
There you go. It might do some weird crazing because it's separated out like that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn.
What is that?
This will be their first Thanksgiving without her mom.
Oh,
That's
I
hard.
remember that.
Oh, I like the mix of that. That'll tone that pink down. Rhonda says that she's not surprised that your pink is vintage. Mo would enjoy that comment. How do you like your pink? Well, mine's vintage. That should answer that for you.
This is my old stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is looking like a baby shower over here on my brayer off. Oh, that's definitely sticky stuff.
But it is doing the crazing, isn't it?
Well, no, it's just kind of lumping.
It's lumpy.
It's lumping.
It's not crazing, it's lumping.
Whole new.
Oh, Rhonda says she'll take any of your pinks, your unloved pinks.
Well, I certainly don't want to put anything on top of that bugger.
Yeah, that was a lot of pink.
It's a lot of pink.
Boy, everybody's just coming around to visit.
All right, well, let's get rid of that before
anybody
that I know sees it.
Yeah. You know, nobody's... Look away.
There we go. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice
That's
cover.
nice over there. I like that.
That's looking good. In the neighborhood.
Yes, this is, you know, thank you to all of our designers. We've got Rhonda, Darcy, Estella. Oh, and I meant to say, so Estella she was just so happy, and that you guys, your excitement excites us and makes us just feel like, you know, we're doing the right thing, and it just warms our hearts. But Estella, she put up a video, and she was talking about, you know, us, and, you know, how she came along to PM Artist Studio and P, and so, and I wrote it down. Dang it, I didn't bring my little note, but I know that it was something along the lines of how P unfurls her art knowledge, and I was like, that is the best description of how...
I thought it was a lovely word.
I was like,
Lovely
it's
word.
Perfect. It was exactly how she unfurls.
Oh, no, here's a big old piece of paper.
Aw. Darcy hashtagged it. Patricia unfurls her art knowledge, and we love it. Yes, it was so perfect. That could be on a shirt. PM Artist Studio. P unfurls.
Check it out. Look at that.
That's some good stuff.
Isn't that? And look at how wonderful that is.
You need to bring it up the neck.
Well, you know, it's not supported. It's floppy.
Oh. You were getting some crazy, like...
I know, good stuff, huh?
That doesn't always happen. It's very
No.
interesting.
Doesn't the humidity is perfect today.
Yeah.
Usually I use this towards the last, but
I'm just going to give it a whirl.
give it a whirl.
It goes well with the kind of grainy tone there.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll do that. We've got to make shirts one day. They're so darn pricey. And I don't know what sizes and things. And I know you can go through some of those. Maybe we just go through one of those third-party things where you can order it. Like, we upload the design or whatever, and then you guys purchase from them.
What are we purchasing?
So that way we don't have to keep stock. You know, there's a lot of t-shirt companies nowadays that you can say, hey, we have our designs available over here. I think we might get a small percentage of it. Mainly the t-shirt company gets the larger portion, but it would still make it available to our arty friends. Plus we could have cool swag, and then we're not having to keep up with the orders along with having stock. Because that's been my main reasoning for not. Yeah, look at you, Rhonda. She knows things. Just says Twitch streamers do that. Yeah, and then even some of the bigger streamers or YouTube creators have that stuff on their channel too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'll explain it to you later.
Okay.
Okay.
I bet you there's some other people out there that don't know about that either.
Probably, yeah. Oh, so Teespring is a good one. Okay.
Okay, now look what happened here. I want you to look at the surface of the stencil. Do you see what's happening there? It's pulling off. This is the hammer mill
Okay, hold that
paper.
in the middle. Yeah. Okay.
But can you see the little fluffy stuff that's left behind? Somebody was talking about that and said, Why? Well, it's because I yammered on and also gold. That gold. But we can bring it back, I think. I'm hoping. We'll use some of this stuff. I mean, I love this color. I love this color.
Okay, well, we're at 5 o'clock. Do you guys want to see this? Lynn, I don't know that I want to know more about you. She says all my K-pop streamers offer merch on their YouTube channels.
They what?
I just wouldn't have guessed that about Lynn. That, you know.
All the what?
All the K-pop streamers offer merch on their YouTube channels. The fact that Lynn knows that, I'm extremely impressed. Like,
yeah, I
wouldn't have.
I heard you say this, but I don't know what it means.
These words that you say, I know the words. Them together, I don't understand. That's what she's saying.
Now look at that. Cool looking, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That color. That's absolutely a perfecto color. I love that color.
Oh, she's a BTS big time. That's great. I love some K-pop. Izzy loves K-pop too. Can we go now?
Oh, is it time?
Yeah.
This is it. This is the very last one. This is it.
Okay.
Final pull of the day.
Yes, all those sizes are available. Now, if you guys want me to put together a combo, or if you just want to combo yourself, that's totally cool. But if you want me to do a combo set of the small and mediums, I can do that. Just holler at me before you place your order, and I'll get that set up. But other than that, we will be back on Thursday. We will be streaming on Thanksgiving, same time, 3 p.m. Central. We're going to look at cards. P may be doing some crocheting, freeform. And, you know, we'll get up to some arty business and just some chit-chat. I think Izzy's going to join us for a little bit. We'll see how well that goes. We'll make sure she's well fed and happy and, you know, fun to hang out with versus grumpy pants. All right, but I think that is it. For those of you that hung out with us, thank you very much. We very much appreciate it. If you haven't given those thumbs upsies, this is okay to do it this time. It totally is. It helps us. And if you're watching the replay, we very much appreciate you doing that as well. Be sure to come back, leave those comments down below. Let us know which timestamp, what thing that you thought was awesome, this, that, the other. We'll get you entered into that giveaway that we are doing when we hit our 5,000 subscribers, which is coming up very soon. I think that's about it. Come hang out with us in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That's where many of these lovely folks that you see in the chat also hang out. You can see the art that they make as well. See you guys on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.